ॐ ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यम् मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 70th stanza of chapter 18 Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this stanza, the Sadguru is telling the benefit of the study of this Gita. Adhyayeshyate chaya imam dharma sambadamabayoho jnana yajnena tena dramishtaha श्यामिति ते मतिः। अध्येष्यते च यः इमं धर्मं संवादम् आवयोः ज्ञानयज्ञेन तेन अहम् इष्टः श्याम इति मे मति। यः, that person, imam, this dharmam, spiritual content, avayoho, both of us, sambadam, telling of Gita epic, adhyayate, read and study, ten, by him, cha, yani also, aham, I, ज्ञान यज्ञेन, by the ज्ञान यज्ञः, इष्टः, worshipped, swam, will be, iti, this, may, mine, mati, decision. That person who will study and read this by the consciousness, this Gita, spiritual epic that talks between both of us. I will be worshipped by him by this because I decided this as a Jnana Yagya. The Sadguru Sachidananda Paramatma, the Lord Krishna, the master of millions uncountable galaxies and the billions of the universes, the only and only one consciousness, installation, knowing and awareness. Only the real love and divinity and the spirituality of the world, that is the Lord Krishna, Sachidananda Paramatma. He is the mercy of the all-seeing and the love and the helping. There is the millions of the examples in this world. Any person, if called by the true heart, Sachidananda Paramatma help him. And that's why when the millions of persons of this world called to the Sachidananda Paramatma in the different times, he comes in the Avtara and the Satguru's form. Now the Sachidananda Paramatma is concluding the Geeta, the highest spiritual teaching of universe. And he is telling to the Arjuna, and it is a known word for the Western countries, Dharma. Dharma is a very unknown word to the Western countries and the languages of other, that they are not originated by the Sanskritam. The family of Sanskrit language, there is, you can got the Dharma word, but the family of the Arabic language, the family of the Latin language, the family of the Hebrew language, and the family of Russian language. It means the Hebrew has some bunch of languages. Arabian has the Persian, Arabian, Urdu, this type of bunch. Sanskrit has the Hindi, Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu, Gujarati, Kannada, Gurumukhi, Asamiya. That is the family of Hindi language. In all language you can got this word Dharma, but in other language you cannot got this Dharma, this word Dharma. Because the Dharma is a very unique word. Dharma is never comparable with the religion. The basic difference between the Dharma and the religion only the realize, the acceptance, but the Dharma is the true knowing of the spiritual science. And Dharma is the all capability of the universes and all restoration. Dharma is the directly proportional to the Sachidananda Paramatma. What religion is only the directly proposal to the acceptance only. Whether that acceptance right and whether that acceptance may be wrong. So the Dharma is the typical word, and the Geeta using this word even in the start, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samabeta Yudhsava. And now Geeta is ending and the Krishna using this word. Adhyayate cha imam dharma. If any person will understand this top spiritual conversation between the Arjuna and the Krishna, which is highly condense and submerge and absorb and presents very dense knowledge of liberation in every stage. If a person will read this, I think that he will read but he will not understand. Because the Geeta is not a normal verdict. Geeta is the highest spiritual teaching. Even you do not know the mathematics, you cannot solve the question of science and the chemic, and you cannot solve the equation of the physics or chemistry. There you need some guidance, there you need some teacher, there you need some tutor. So how can you understand the Geeta only by the reading? So it is difficult to read understand the Geeta only by the reading, but Everything must not be written in the limited words of the verse. So, in the adhyashyate, it means if you will read this Gita by the help of enlightened master, and then you can understand what want to the Krishna tell to you. And when you will understand Gita's verse, then Jnana Yajna, and that is you are doing the Jnana Yajna. And I will be pleased on that person. He is worshipping to me. So my dear Arjun, this is the path of the Dharma, and this is the path of the actual Dharma. This is the path of enlightenment and Atma Jnana, and this is not only conversation, this is the conversation which is created by the two very great souls. One side there is the Master Krishna, and another side there was the Arjuna, and it is secret thing that Arjuna also a very, very, very highly developed soul. He was really near to the enlightenment. So the teaching between Arjuna and Krishna, they are both the teacher of all seekers of the world, because the Arjuna provide a chance or a occasion to teach Krishna to him. If Arjun do not ask anything and directly involved in the battle, and do not say that Siddhanti Mangatrani Mukham Saparshishyate, I am fearful, I do not want to fight, then Gita will not come on this earth. So that this is spiritual cause which made by the Arjuna to in front of the Krishna, that Gita came. So the Krishna says to the Arjuna, if you and me is talking this all conversation, the Gita, if anyone will read it carefully, keenly, and with the guidance of a master, that person get enlightenment. Because this is the way of enlightenment. This is the path of enlightenment. This is the path of liberation. If you will not read this Gita in the guidance of any enlightened master, and even you read this Gita 1,000 times, you will never understand only a single word of the Gita. That's why in India and abroad, the Gita is being written, being read by many persons of the world. And Gita is translated in the Farsi, Gita is translated into the English, Gita is translated into the German, Hebrew, even Gita is translated in Russian and many languages. But all are reading the Gita by their own interest and by their own direction and by on their prejudiceness. So that's why within every 10 year or 5 year, the commentary of Gita comes. The Radha Krishnan written the Gita, the Jnaneshwar written the Gita, Jnaneshwari, the Lokman Tilak written the Gita, Tilak Bhashya, the Sankaracharya also written the Gita, and many persons written the Gita, put his commentary on the Gita. But even we are in India and abroad, We are reading continuously Gita, but why the enlightened person is not coming? Even in the Hare Rama Hare Krishna mission, the Prabhupada Swami also written the Gita, and I read some pages, but I don't feel that there is deep meaning of the Gita. They are written the Gita on their own vision, on their particular vision, Bhakti Marga. But Krishna is rejecting the Bhakti Marga without the enlightenment. Near about 4 or 5 stanzas before, the Krishna tells this thing. So I am not criticizing to any particular person, but I am telling the Gita is being written and documentary of the Gita continuously going on by many persons, but your society is as it is. Your society is not transformed. So my dear friend, even in India, every Bhagavad Pravachana, a Pandit read the Gita beside sitting. So on the Gita, the blind person do these discourses, but this is not the solution of humanity. Humans do not getting the peace. You know, if the rounds of the gun, bullets of the gun, you will throw to anyone, that person will not die. But that bullet will put in the gun and you shot, person is very small thing, but the elephant will die by that shoot of bullet. So the enlightened person is a gun, and the knowledge of spirituality and divinity, that is the bullet. So the word will not affected by the mouth of blind person. Word can be affected only from the mouth of enlightened person. That's why the enlightened person, they have no show and propaganda, they have no management, they have no big number of listeners. So that's why this world is blind and until blind and going blind, because they cannot hearing the enlightened person. Very few person can be hear the enlightened person. So the blind become the shore of the path. They are living by the shelter, by the help of intellect. So the blind will not expose this Gita knowledge of liberation. So the Gita says, Jnana digdagdha karmani. So the Krishna is telling in this stanza, Jnana yajna. And you know, if you have no money, how can you donate the money? If you have no bank balance, how can you issue the checks? Your check will be bounced. So if you have no jnana, how can you do the jnana yajna? If you have, your lamp is not enlightened, how can you enlighten the other lamp? If you are blind, how can you operate the other's eyes? So without fire, you cannot do the yajna. And without jnana, how can you do the jnana yajna? You know when the fire is burning and we put a piece of wood in the fire, what will be happen there? As that wood burning, the insect living within the wood, they will run away, or they cannot run away, they burn in the fire. So the same thing in your life. The fire of the knowledge of liberation, the jnana, if that will be enlightened, your body is like a wood piece, and within your body the insect is living, the kama, the krodha, the lobha, the moha, they are like insect. They will burn, or otherwise they will run away from your body. So, the jnana yajna can be performed by the fire of the jnana and for the Atma Deva, existing God inside of you. It is only possible, it can be happen only in the jnanis. So, the Paramatma Sachidananda Krishna is giving the teaching. You must first you have enlightened the fire of the jnana, and then you give the discourse on the Geeta. But there is doing opposite. Person has no jnana, they are taking the degree in the Sanskrit and other, and they are orating the Geeta and giving the discourse on the Geeta. That's why the result this society you see. This society is not changed because your religious person is not changed. They are living like you and you are living like them. So the Krishna is telling, your internal existence is your dharma kshetra, field of the dharma. And you have to got, you must got this knowing. So you have to, day by day, do the study of your inner journey, go inside every day. And this worldly ajnana, this illusion of the Maya, this mesmerism of the Maya, which is, we tell ajnana, that is the root cause of your all difficulties and deformities and pain and the sorrow. Because the God existence is not exposable, the God existence is invisible, God existence beyond all the antakarna, God existence beyond all your knowing and learning. So the Sadguru is the most key point of this jnana yajna, of this path of liberation. So you have to go near the Sadguru and sit near the Sadguru and know this very precious knowledge of liberation. This knowing is being. If you will know, that you will be we. This effort is called aradhana. This effort is called worship. This effort is very essential. The similar path all great person, rishis and munis, successful in this path, in this jnana marga. This world is the very, very dangerous network of doubts and dilemmas. This world is like a spiny forest. There is everywhere a spine, and your consciousness will be injured if you go without help of Sadguru. So the Sadguru is your caretaker and your well-wisher and your great-grandfather, godfather. And Sadguru can make a very simple and a very, very favorable path for you when you are in the micro body, physical body, causal body. and you are caught in the network of the Maya. They are the knots, they are catching you in the ropes of their sentiments and their impressions of the different type of hunger of your sensory organs. So if you want to free from all foundations, if you want to cut all of them and you want to be free and you want to fly in the sky of enlightenment, then only one thing you must do. You do the Sakshi meditation of awareness and you separate or detach from one by one. And in the last there will be one thing is remaining, that is Satchidananda Paramatma. I want to say, the enlightenment is not depend on your profession or your richness or your poorness. I have many examples. The rich can be enlightened and poor can be enlightened. And enlightened is not depend on your caste, creed or nationality. The Emperor Janak was enlightened, he was emperor. And the Kabir was enlightened, he was a very general person, he has no food enough. The Ravidas was enlightened, he was a self-independent person. He was making the shoes and selling the shoes and serving the holy persons and doing the spiritual practices. The Kumbha Kumar was enlightened. He was making the clay pots and he was enlightened. The Namdev, stitcher of the cloth, the Darji, he was enlightened. The Nanak, he was a farmer, he was enlightened. The Buddha, the son of an emperor, he was enlightened. The Bharat Chakravarti's brother, Bahubali, he was enlightened. The Mahavira, the person, the son of an emperor, multi-millionaire person, he was enlightened. So the caste and the creed and the nationality and the economic status, that is not depend for the enlightenment. Enlightenment is a free phenomena. Anyone can be enlightened because everyone having the God existence inside equally. I want to tell another thing. I want to tell that if you do not want enlightenment, you don't worry. Because the enlightenment is the continuous journey. It is coming from many births and going in the many births. It is very good if you enlighten in this life, but it is very compulsory that you will sure enlighten, because if the journey is start, journey will not stop. So, I am telling only one thing for you. That every human wants the peaceful life. All of you, the listeners, all of you want the peaceful life. And everyone wants the good physical health. And no one wants to go in the operation table or operation theatre. No one wants to take the pills, sleeping pills or the antibiotics. Or the heart pills or the dilution pills of the blood. Nobody wants. And nobody wants to go in the mental asylum. Nobody wants to go to the psychiatrist. Nobody wants to be the mad person or depressed person. Nobody wants to die by the suicide. Nobody wants that he do anything wrong in the anger, he kill somebody and he do the murder or cutting hand or feet to anyone. Nobody want to go in the jail. Nobody want to go in the police station as a accusee. Nobody want to do the wrong thing with the women, or nobody want that his family women face the unpleasant condition or the sexual abuse by anyone. Nobody want to give the robbery and nobody want to die in the unnecessary battles. Nobody want that our taxation will use in meaningless works. This is the bad scenario if you want to change. I want to give you the positive solution that you can change this scenario. I am starting from your physical health. If you want to be a very strong and very nice immune person, and you want to save yourself from the tension created diseases, unnecessary the diseases conquer on you. If you want save yourself from the tension created diseases like the diabetes, angina, blood pressure, heart attack, brain hemorrhage, headache, failure of organs, etc., then I am giving you a very nice solution. You do the meditation of awareness Sakshi, hardly 4 or 5 months. Then you will feel that you will become the tensionless and the peaceful. So first thing, you can save your physical health by the Sakshi meditation. Second thing, you will not go to the mental asylum or you will not go caught in the psychological diseases, phobia, mania, and angina, etc., if you do this meditation. If you do this meditation, you will not caught in anger. You can see the anger and anger come and go, and you will not involve in the anger activities or the violence. You will not involve in the lust, and you can save the women of this earth. If you spread this meditation all over the world, the woman will feel very safe and there is no need of any act, women's violation act, women's torturing act. There is no need, because this type phenomena will not come after if this meditation will spread all over the world and everyone will do meditation, everyone will awaken. You know, if there is no sex, there is no lust, there is love. The place of lust comes the love. So the family of our world, they will not involved in the negativity of these things. They are involved in the divine love. And when the love is there, there is the environment change like blossom flowers. They can love the children, they can love the family members, they can care the family members, they can develop their wisdom. So our mothers, sisters, our girl child, they will be very safe. And this meditation is very, very essential. For those places, there are maximum number of child abuse cases. So this meditation will bring a awareness and you will never do anything in the effect of the lust. You will become a very merciful. Even in India, we have a norm in our culture. The other's wife is our mother. Pardara matravat bhavet. And this is our culture. We think that sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya. We want all must be pleasant and all must be happy and all must be healthy. So the third thing is that when you do this meditation, my dear friends, you will become internally honest and you will not take the wrong money, robbery and other. So this is the meditation of change this world. This is the meditation of the transformation. If you do not want the liberation, if you do not want Atma Jnana, if you do not know existence, don't worry. But if you want peace, if you want tensionlessness, if you want to change this world scenario, you have to spread this meditation all over the world. So I take the mission, the world peace by meditation and meditation of awareness. My dear friend, I promise you, if the maximum person of the world will do this meditation, because this meditation is non-religious meditation, it is completely spiritual and all over the humans, for all humans. If the maximum person will do this meditation, the societies will become good, the nations will become very nice, loving and mutual understand. And there is no war will be occur in this world. The person can solve their problems on negotiation table. They will not fight each other if this meditation will spread. There is no ego of the nations. All nations thinks we are the same human, we are the same love and light. So your expenditure for the armed forces and armed equipment, that will be saved. The general hospital expenditure will be saved. The mental hospital expenditure will be saved. The criminal expenditure will be saved. The court expenditure, the lawyer expenditure and police station expenditure, and the cases will be reduced and become zero. The lot of money this world be saved and can be used for the weaker section. They have no food, they have no shelter, they have no cloth. We can make this world like a heaven. If you like my discourse, if you like my ideology, please join our meditation. And please organize the meditation camps all over the world, because I am giving you a most precious technology of meditation. This meditation is meditation of awareness, and this Geeta is my medium to spread this teaching for you. My dear friend, if you like my discourse, please subscribe my channel Swami Sachidananda on YouTube. Thank you very much. Love you very much. We are the same heart, same consciousness, same love. God is one and we are all the drop of the ocean of the God. Thank you.